I wish you success in your business, pleasant interlocutors, excellent mood, and a good day. May it be filled with goodness, enthusiasm, positivity, inspiration, and endless luck. Church Day of Remembrance of the Reverend Samson the Trans Receiver. In this video you will learn what you cannot do on this day, folk signs, holidays on July 10th, what you can do, ancient traditions and rituals, beliefs, customs, as well as prohibitions and the church calendar. On July 10th, the Orthodox Church remembers Samson the Trans Receiver. The saint was born in Rome into a rich and noble Christian family. From a young age, he had compassion for the sick and therefore chose the profession of a doctor. He not only treated people, but also helped them in every possible way. For his selfless service to his neighbor and a life pleasing to God, the Patriarch of Constantinople ordained him to the priesthood. Samson healed the seriously ill Emperor Justinian I. As a reward, the emperor built a house for wanderers and the infirm, where the saint served until the end of his days. The monk died in 530 in Constantinople. He was buried in the church of the Holy Martyr Mokios. Folk traditions of this day in the people, according to the tradition of the folk calendar, on July 10th, Samson celebrates the hay of pus, so named because from this day showers usually come, which is why the hay begins to rot. On July 10th, it was customary for peasants in Rus to sprinkle a horse with holy water so that it would be strong, healthy, hardy, and live long. In Samson, the day was the height of haymaking, so everyone, both adults and children, worked in the fields. The peasants were worried and did not want the weather to change dramatically. If it starts to rain, they can spoil the undried hay or even destroy it. But it is so important that it absorbs as much sun as possible. In addition, well-dried hay is stored better. Farmers, before starting work, always turned to Samson so that he would not rush with the rains and would be able to remove and dry the herbs without worrying. Often on July 10th, old people said the following saying, "If Samson's hay is green, then the porridge will turn black, and if the hay is black, then the porridge will be white." This was explained by the fact that according to signs, if the hay is green, then a harvest of buckwheat is expected, and the porridge from it will turn out black, and if it starts to rain, the hay will rot and turn black. But such weather is favorable for the growth of millet. Light wheat porridge is prepared from it. Traditionally, on the day of Samson Senanor, wanderers were revered. They were always called into the house to be treated to dinner and left for the night. Among wealthy peasants, it was customary today to give alms to the needy, since it was believed that the more you give on July 10th, the greater the profit. A burdock usually blossomed on Samson, which the parents picked and beat the children with, saying, "Don't be a burdock 3 times." It was believed that then the child would grow up smart. Women today prepared a special belt made of hay that could be worn for sciatica, sprains, and other back pain. On the day of Samson Senanor, girls performed various ceremonies and rituals for beauty and youth, reading spell words. A ritual, in order not to grow old, on July 10th, you had to take some hay, lie down on it with your face and say these words of the conspiracy. "Just as hay is green until it is young, so I will be forever beautiful and young. My beauty is not going anywhere." Afterwards we covered ourselves with this hay and spent the night in the hayloft. In the morning they washed themselves with dew and dried themselves with the hem of their dress. On this day, to change your life, achieve success and become happier, say, "I always attract good luck into my life. Thank you, Almighty, for all the good things I have. My luck helps me and others." Write this phrase in the comment to increase the effect. The main prohibitions of this day. The main folk sign reminding one of what not to do on July 10th, the day of Samson Senanor, is associated with visiting guests. On this day, it is forbidden to ignore their requests, even the most unusual ones. On July 10th, guests must be treated with special respect, not be greedy, serving the most delicious food in the house, and also be given the best sleeping place for the night, so that they feel comfortable and cozy. For breakfast, be sure to prepare porridge with milk, generously seasoned with butter. As our ancestors believed, if all these conditions are met on the day of Samson Senanor, The family will always have prosperity and prosperity. You can't pick up money on the street, it will bring pure trouble, and if it was planted on purpose by sorcerers or witches, you can take on the damage. If it so happens that the money has been collected, you need to distribute it to the poor to the last penny, then go to church and pray, wash yourself with holy water. You cannot put pressure on others with your power and capabilities, force them to do something, or use your position, even family position, to achieve personal goals. This way you can destroy your well-being. It is not recommended to plan important love affairs for this day, for example, confessing your feelings, inviting you on a date, proposing marriage, getting married, or starting a life together. Beginnings in the love sphere may be unsuccessful. It is better to reschedule house cleaning, repairs, and rearrangement of furniture until another day. All this can disrupt the harmony in the home, chaos and disorder will begin. You can't do laundry, it's advisable not to do dishes and any tasks and jobs that involve water, problems in different areas of life. Girls should not look in the mirror for too long, they can ruin their beauty. You cannot be angry with someone, have unkind plans, plan revenge, or tell untrue rumors and gossip. Soon after this, the person will begin to have unforeseen problems that will ruin his life. Free girls are not allowed to lick or bite their lips. They won't get married for a long time, but if you smear your lips with dew in the very morning, especially that which has accumulated in rose flowers, you can speed up your acquaintance with your soulmate and the marriage itself. You cannot lie, sleep or trample on the hay, all the hay will rot. You cannot stay near birch trees for a long time, especially if you are in love. Today, this tree can bring sadness and melancholy, and a boring routine will begin in relationships, which will lead to a weakening of the love connection. On July 10th, there are some folk signs that tell you what will happen to the weather in the very near future or in the longer term. There will be rain and dampness until Indian summer, a rainbow stands across the river in warm weather, bees often sting people due to drought, large cumulus clouds that expand towards the top, there may be hail. The color of clothes affects well-being, mood, and even success. For July 10th, the favorable colors are blue and red. Lucky numbers 57, 34, 91, 98, 82. Favorable hours from 16:00 to 18:00. Who's lucky today? Libra, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. Wednesday is a very active day, filled with various events, trips, meetings, and acquaintances. Such a day can easily be devoted to work and business, but you should be careful and refrain from making complex and serious decisions, as they may be biased. This day is ideal for trade, communication, friendly meetings, new acquaintances, and festive events. In classical astrology, the planet's patron saint is Mercury. In Roman culture, Mercury was revered as the god of trade, travel, and theft. In addition, he was a messenger of the gods and a conductor of the souls of the dead to the afterlife. On Wednesday, a person sees dreams related to his friends, family, and colleagues. They are directly related to the one who sees the dream, since they demonstrate how deep and reliable his connections are with others. Such dreams should be remembered in detail, focusing on details related to other people. The words, clothes, hairstyle, and even facial expressions of those you dreamed of deserve attention. Dreams about health or mental problems have special meaning. Your body may be trying to tell you something important. This may be a warning about possible diseases or problems that should be treated with special care. Sleep can be the first step to early detection and treatment of health problems, thereby preventing serious consequences. Other dreams on Wednesday indicate changes to come. They may talk about getting married soon or looking for a new job. One way or another, such dreams indicate connections with other people, colleagues, partners, and even neighbors. Some dreams in which your relatives appear are related to family life. Perhaps they contain messages about future events, weddings, births of children, meetings, and partings. Special attention should be paid to such dreams, since they can also warn of possible risks. Dreams on Wednesday always carry useful potential. They do not foretell dangerous or irreparable events, but help to avoid dangers and take advantage of circumstances. The zodiac sign of those born on July 10th is Cancer. These are erudite, energetic, and self-sufficient representatives of the water element. They are efficient and maximally focused on high results. They fearlessly bring their wildest ideas to life and persistently move towards a better life. They think through their actions several steps ahead. They always have several backup plans. It is worth noting that such people are completely devoid of a hint of adventurism, and if necessary, they can agree to risky actions. Men and women born on this day are brought up to be tactful and balanced. They often hide their inner world from prying eyes and rarely let new or unfamiliar people into it. They are not used to openly boasting about something or demonstratively flaunting their own merits. They adhere to a harmonious lifestyle and try to avoid any conflict situations. They behave diplomatically, good-naturedly, and kindly with others. They treat the problems of strangers as if they were their own. They often sacrifice their own interests for the well-being of loved ones. The main feature of the character of July crayfish is changeability of mood. They are prone to excessive drama, are overly sensitive, and take even frivolous problems very close to their hearts. Vulnerability often prevents them from making true friends and loyal allies. Cancers born on July 10th have a high chance of a harmonious union with Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio, and representatives of their zodiac sign. They do not go well with Aquarius, Capricorn, and Leo. They should wear a pomegranate as a talisman. The stone received its name in honor of the exotic fruit of the same name due to the similarity of the crystals to the grains of pomegranate fruit. Garnet is considered the stone of love and passion. It promotes mutual love and family happiness, drives away sadness and brings joy to its owner, and also helps to make his cherished dreams come true. Ambrosius, George, John, Martin, Samson, and Serapion. Subscribe so you don't miss the next video, which will help you learn folk traditions and signs. If you liked the video, please give it a like,